Yes. Yesterday there was a webinar with the OTech Pros. Very good one. Get a chance to check it out. It was very good. I couldn't make it, but it was set up. We did put it on the YouTube channels, and I'm going to turn it over to Chris so he can do the notes that we want to pass out, and then we'll get moving.
Stay positive. This company is here. It's not going away, and we're going to beat corruption. We are going to close corruption out. Maybe not in a day. It might take a little while, but slowly but surely, through all of us, through all of you, we're going to slowly get rid of corruption. We're going to bring back wealth and health to this world again. The whole world, not a state, not a country, the whole world. We come together in this company as a global company. Put all of our whatevers aside that we don't like. Let's think one thing, that we are going to stop corruption. We're going to build futures for people that's never had a chance. And this company is going to do amazing things. Ash Mufareh did not just wake up and say, I'm going to do this. He's dedicated his life to this. He's not going to stop doing this. Things are definitely flowing. Yeah, everyone should be able to get in their OES now. It's just kicking. Be ready. I'm telling you, you might want to sit down, buckle up, whatever we used to say, because things are happening. In my opinion, in the next couple of weeks, we might see something. So hang tight. Stay excited. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Absolutely. Today we've got everyone and different webinars. What we're pushing and getting people to understand is change is coming, and change is good. Change is good. When you get knocked down, hit to the ground, kick dirt in your face, you get up and you say, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to change so this type of thing doesn't happen again? And that's what happened. That's what's happening. So I love the idea of change. If we didn't, I'd be nervous. But here's the main concept people need to remember. The company is being built, was being built, is being built for the last 7 years, that everybody that participates can win, no matter where you are. I want to, like Chris, I want to see the big changes. That to me would be phenomenal. And I believe it's going to happen. I believe if we play this right and get people to come in, maybe from your different countries, wherever you're from, show them what they need to know, inspire people, and then slowly but surely, they're doing what you're doing, who's doing what they're doing, who's doing what they're doing, and we're just changing the world. Because we have the platform, we're going to have the products, we're going to have the backing, we're going to have the vehicle. So we need to do it. My opinion, it's the least I can do is 2%, which is just handing off the baton and making sure somebody else is reaping the rewards of this company. Anyway, I'm going to move on to, and that's why I say at the most important part of Ash's post the other day was about change. And I'm going to play a little video that I put together you guys saw yesterday.
After decades in this business, I've learned that success remains impossible without drastic changes, and that we mustn't remain anchored in the past. It won't help us move forward. That's why it makes sense to expect a positive transformation. Obviously, if you don't change anything, nothing changes. Absolutely. Change is inevitable, so let's embrace it. Indeed, the best is undoubtedly yet to come. What's coming is far better than what's past. We believe this with certainty. Mr. Ash.
Fantastic. Short and sweet and boom, 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 boom. Yes. To answer you, Chris, no, I don't think so. We'll have to do it step by step.
I have a lot of people asking me that, so I said I don't think we can do anything right now until it completely opens. So,
yeah. You're talking about for YouTube?
No. For OES, your setup for OES.
Yeah, but I mean, aren't people able to log in now?
They're able to log in, but I get to say, can I change my password? I'm not sure.
I changed mine, so it worked. Yeah.
Okay, it does work.
I don't think it's necessary, but you can if you want to.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. It worked. So.
Okay.
And then along comes Mr. Mufareh and what he did and what he's doing. And thank God his drive is so strong that even when he got mowed down, and I mean mowed down, he wasn't just shoved. He was taken out at the knees. Him, his family, his reputation. You know, I hear people sometimes, especially if you Google, I don't do a lot of Googling. There's ways to research without getting the opinion of people. Because what happens if it's popular, even if it's wrong, it's at the top of Google. I had a little bump on my elbow. I looked it up. And according to Google, I'm going to lose my arm in about 2 hours. Well, I don't want to play that. Mr. Mufareh, before things that happened in this company, was renowned as one of the best marketers on the planet. But what happened? A couple people throw bad names, a couple people that I know from the beginning were negative and nasty, and they caused problems, and negative sticks. And things that happen out of his control. So automatically, he's a bad guy, he's this, he's that. There's one thing Chris said, and I agree. I like to hear people's opinion, but when it comes to this business and Mr. Mufareh, save it. I don't care what your opinion is. I could care less. And this goes to my family. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I don't need your opinion. I know who this guy is. I know where he wants to go, and I know what the goal is. Do I know all the details? No, I don't need to. But I don't need to discuss how somebody thinks, who he is and what he did. They have no proof. None of that happened. Anything you ask me right now, I'll tell you exactly what happened. When they go back and they research Ask Mufareh, I'm going to give you a little history lesson. Ask Mufareh would go to a company. He did the same thing I did on a much bigger scale, massive higher scale. Got online. I think he did something with his wife. They did very well because he's an IT specialist. He knows, and he's super intelligent. Okay, that helps. But he would get online, go to something that would launch. He looked at it because in the beginning, you don't know what's good and what's bad. Get into that company, research how it works, what's the mechanics, how do I blow it up? And in a very short amount of time as he could, he maxed out the pay plan. And then what did he do? This is fact. He would make a separate little business platform for people that didn't have his skills and gave it to them. His team, he'd give it to them. Use this, I think this will help you. Because he wanted everybody to go with him, just like we did. Myself, Mike, and Dan. Like I said, at a bigger scale. I believe one of the names of the platform was Ashmax. Okay? But if you listen to the jackasses on live, they have it set up where this failed and that failed and Ash did this and Ash. Here's what happened. This is fact. And you people that know me know I don't bullcrap. 65 years old. I have no time to mess around. I don't. When the company would fail, now remember, he's an affiliate. That's all he was. Just so happened to be a super affiliate. The people, which people do automatically, you see it here, automatically have to blame somebody. So they would blame the actual tool that he built to help them succeed, that's why they failed. No, the company that they were all in disappeared. So all the branding, all the work they did, and by the way, he built that tool for people that didn't have the skills so that they could win. But when it happened, automatically, the company's down. Who can I blame? Who can I blame? Human instinct. It sucks. I hate it. It happens every day. Every time there's a problem, somebody wants to go blame somebody. Because Ash was out there and people knew who he was, it's got to be him. I don't know who the CEO is. They're hiding Mr. X or Mr. Z. You're never going to see him. He's in Belize packed up his money and he's laying in a freaking hammock drinking that Mai Tai. Ash went right back out and did it again, looking for the business where he could build it up and bring people with him. That's what he wanted to do. That's fact. That's fact. Any bullshit you see online, that's not true. Go look it up without going to a biased, oh, he's this, he's the biggest scammer that ever walked and he's still walking. It doesn't make sense. He's still walking around. It's fine. But the facts are that's not what happened. He built this company and he's building this one now because it wouldn't work. And he realized I can't rely on somebody else to build something where everybody can win. And 6 months thinking and planning and talking with his very intelligent wife, they said, the only way I could do this if I do it myself. And what an undertaking. He knew it was going to be rough. I don't think he knew it was going to be this rough. Obviously, he didn't know he was going to get attacked from everywhere. You would think doing something good would be easier. Doing something that's good is even harder. People like to be negative. I don't know why. Not everybody, but you guys know what I mean. So he builds this company, uplifts everybody he walks into. Ask people that met him in person. When you meet him in person, and I haven't had that opportunity, but I've talked to people that met him in person, and right after they meet him, he directs everything to you like you're the most special person in the room. He listens to everybody. He uplifts everything he touches. That's why when you hear something negative, yeah, I get mad. Why? Because I know it's a lie. I would have wondered 6 years ago if some little thing happened, and many things happened. They just left. He didn't owe us anything. He doesn't owe us anything. I think about the $97. I've never heard such power from the $97 that we paid to be on the list to be an early bird person. $97. 6 years ago. He didn't charge every month. Everybody charges every month. And by the way, NDA, 30 days. If you want to leave, I'll give you your money back. What did Ash do? 5 years. You want your money back? Take it. I don't want you here if you don't want to be here. In 2024, August 1st, what happened? He gave the money back. Everybody that's here, everyone. So when I hear people, I want my money back. What money? You had 5 years to get it back. And then on the 1 year, he said, when you go buy this product, I'm going to give you 97. And if you can figure out how to migrate, I'm going to give you $10 worth of value to also put down on the first product. Yeah. Move it, migrate. We got paid to migrate. Like, what the freak? So we used it for a year, more than a year. Would we pay 25 cents a month for a webinar? We don't owe nothing. But we owe, listen, what did we get out of it? People that really got into it for the reason, from the heart, I'd do it again. I met friends all over the world. I would have never met Chris. I would have never met Narelle and all these people, all the people from India and Bangladesh and Trivia at Night. I would have met none of them. I'd still be out there going from shiny object to shiny object. Would I be making money? You damn right I would. Would I be using people to do it? Yeah, that's what I have to do. That's what a marketer has to do. Unless you can get everybody to learn what you're doing in one night, it doesn't happen. Hasn't happened in 50 years. It's not going to happen now. So he comes up and says, I'm going to build this massive company, massive products with AI. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to show it to the world, more for less, no small print. Anybody that gets in and they participate can win. What the freak is negative about that? And by the way, when we got knocked down, 2024 was a tsunami in this company, absolute tsunami, and an earthquake and a tidal wave. But when the waters settled and they drained, this guy from Florida is still standing there. Hey guys, this was bad. Let's go over here. I got something else going on. I'm going to take charge of this ship. I don't like the way it's going. Boom. Who the freak would do that? So yeah, I love people's opinion. I learn from it. I don't know everything. I surround myself with people I think are better than me, smarter than me. And I do that on purpose because it pushes me. But I don't need anybody's opinion about asking me far on this company. I don't need it. I don't even want to hear it. Save yourself the time. Save the dime. Don't call me about that. You want help? You want to talk about where we're going or how I feel? Boom, I'm here. But everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got that other thing too. I don't want that either. So really, we're in a good place. Most of you know it, and I'm not being negative. I mean exactly what I say. And I know people are desperate. Listen, temporary. It's coming soon. And I'm telling you, when we go, if you're not ready, I'm not the guy to grab. Pay attention. Go look at the pop-up, what it said. Things could happen quickly. Things could happen really quickly. And I want everyone to win. I do not spend 7 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day working on videos and trying to find out what people need, trying to find out where they live, where their families live. For a joke, it's important. It's important to all of us. And we're about to kick butt. So anything negative, kick it aside. If you see, listen, I know there's people out there. There's a lot of people that want to be Jimmy Olsen. You know who Jimmy Olsen is? He's a reporter with Superman. They all want to get the news. I got the scoop. I found out something that nobody else knows. Yeah, well, let me give you a little news flash. If you know something or you heard something or rumor or whatever, if it's something that has to do with Mr. Mufareh, the company, why can't you shut your pie hole and let him do it? Why can't he tell everything that happened? People get a little piece of something and now they're an expert. No, you're not. No, you're not. We can help each other. We don't need to focus on something we don't know all the truth. When things are done and the smoke clears, trust me, Ash is going to tell us. But in the meantime, getting the scoop and thinking you know first, some of the stuff I hear and see, yeah, I heard it. Well, why didn't you say it, Marty? Because it's not my business to say it. Some of the stuff is Ash's business. We should have enough respect to let it go. Let's just move on. We have enough problems without worrying about stuff we have nothing control over. So let's focus on each other, lift each other up, pray for each other, get ready for what's coming, embrace change. We're going to change for the better. And I know people say, oh, if it changes, and I'm not what? Ash hasn't changed the concept. He changed the mechanics. Has to. That mechanical way of doing business was a problem. 2024, there you go. It was a problem. But his dream and his concept has not changed. He wants everyone to win. He wants to uplift humanity. He's using different tools to do it and different approach. So that's what I'm happy about, and we all should be. But don't insinuate, well, here's what he means, and here's what he's going to do, and I know, and you don't know. Bullshit crap. None of us know. None of us. We're going to know when he says it. But I can tell you the truth and facts that I do know. He's a good-hearted man. If it was me, I'd have quit. Because I tell you what, I can take a lot of crap, but when you're getting beat up by people that you're trying to save, you're getting beat up by people that you're going to change their lives, and then you're beat up by people you trusted in, it's rough. He's a bigger man than me. And I'm a very forgiving person. But we're talking millions, we're talking reputation, we're talking all this crap, and we can't stand behind him. And people go, yeah, but you're following him blindly. Really? I see exactly what he's done. He walked the walk. He talked what he meant, and he meant what he said. He said, I'm going to do or die. He's here. And the company got the crap kicked out of it. And he did too. He's here. Did he spend the money to try to build this? Yes. Did some of it not work out? Yes. But the point is, he's still here. If all that stuff happened a year ago, almost a year ago, and we didn't hear from him, I might be whistling Dixie. Okay, but he came back right away. I'm gonna take control of this ship. All I ask everybody to do. Hold on, I'm out of focus. I gotta go back slow. There we go. Okay, my camera's a little slow. $97 life changing. There it is. It went too fast. $97 changed my life. But I'm telling you, and I mean it, all of you, India, Bangladesh, Vietnam, Cambodia, I don't care where you're from, Australia, stop focusing small. Stop focusing small. The gates open and people are going to come running. Be that doorway over here. Just be an usher. That's all you got to be. The movie's playing. Go down this aisle, you go down this aisle, and I would not be surprised if millions and millions of people are not in here within tens of millions within a year. Anyway, love you all. No.
Thing.
But here's what I want to tell you.
I call it the guys' night out. That's what I call it.
He has lately brought up stuff he would like to do after we're running for affiliates. It was mind-blowing. You know what I'm talking about, Chris?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, now see, those are ideas, he said.
Yeah.
He's constantly thinking for everybody here. I'm just telling you. But I want to tell you, when we move and the doors open, we can't deal with nonsense again.
Yeah.
Look, part of the change needs to be, if I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, and if I post something or say something I shouldn't, Ash tells me.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, he tells me. He doesn't say it a lot because I'm perfect, but I'm just kidding. No, but the point is, if you see wrong, don't dwell on it, but kick them out. Delete them, put them in spam, whatever. Why? Don't let negative hit you and ruin your whole day.
And he does tell us also, because he watches webinars, he watches lives, can you let them know not to say that? He does tell us that too. We've made many phone calls, a lot in the last few days, to let people know, listen, you don't want to say this. This is why. We're not hiding anything, but some things just aren't ready to come out yet. That's all.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying. Look, the one that's going through this monetary also and physically and everything you could imagine, everything's going against Ash. Mm-hmm. It wasn't against us too? Yeah, because it slowed things down. But it didn't really. Because I don't think, well, I believe he said this too. If it didn't happen, what happened in that year of 2024, we definitely wouldn't be on the course we are now. Well, on the course we are now, we're on the way to the promised land, without a doubt. And it's shiny, and it's what he wanted to begin with. And I'm so happy. I'm happy for everybody. So let's embrace. Come here every day. If there's something new, trust me, we will know. I'm just saying, we will know. And anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody that's translating in different languages, because I just want the truth. I'm not, I have a big YouTube channel, but for me, my YouTube channel is small.
Yeah.
I'm going way past that. When we get moving, that's a baby. I know people say, well, that's ignorant. No, it's not how I think. I've been waiting for what's coming for 6 years. Only so I can run and watch people smile, watch people lives change little by little. You saw all the countries that we've done in the last 6 months. $100, $100 a month more will change most of the world. That's a sad thing. But is that possible with this company? Absolutely. And more. And more and more and more. So that's what makes me feel good. Because the least of us are going to get the rewards the quickest. First time in the history of mankind. that I've ever seen. Anyway,